little after 5:30 PM, we're going to call the meeting to order, and if we could please have a roll call.
Mr. Brewer,
Here.
Mr. McDaniel. Here. Ms. McCowan.
Here.
Mr. Jablonski. Ms. Byrd.
Here?
Mr. McClure.
Here.
Mr. Griffith. Here. Ms. Kindle.
Here.
Mr. Parker.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Moving to our consent docket, starting with item number 1, consideration of approval, acceptance, rejection, amendment, and/or postponement of the Planning Commission minutes of June 13th, 2024. Item number 2, short form plat, consideration of approval, acceptance, rejection, amendment, and/or postponement of SFP-2425-1, consideration of a short form plat submitted by Paula Claudette Hooper, Wallace Design Collective PC, for Hooper Edition for 2.883 acres of property generally located at 1010 Cruz Street. Items number 3 and 4, certificates of survey. Item 3, consideration of approval, acceptance, rejection, amendment, and/or postponement of COS-2425-1, consideration of a Norman's Rule Certificate of Survey submitted by David Meiser, Pollard and Whited Surveying, Inc., for Meiser Acres for 9.97 acres of property generally located on the north side of Tecumseh Road, approximately 3/4 a mile east of 24th Avenue Northeast, with a variance from the full 10-acre rule and variance to the 330-foot frontage requirement. And item number 4, consideration of approval, acceptance, rejection, amendment, and/or postponement of COS-2425-2, consideration of a Norman Rule Certificate of Survey submitted by Mark Maps, Pollard and Whited Surveying for Maps East Estate for 10.40 acres of property generally located on the north side of Franklin Road, approximately 1/4 a mile east of 36th Avenue Northeast. Does any member of the commission wish to remove any item from the consent docket? Seeing none, does any member of the audience wish to remove any item from the consent docket? And if so, if you could announce which item you would like to be pulled. Seeing none, I would take a motion for the consent docket. Oh. You got a request to speak.
Move to approve?
And a vote.
Everyone has voted, and the motion passed 8-0.
All right, moving to non-consent item number 5, consideration of adoption, acceptance, rejection, amendment, and/or postponement of ordinance number O-2425-1, an ordinance of the Council of the City of Norman, Oklahoma, amending section 36-201 of the Code of the City of Norman so as to grant special use for self-storage/mini warehouse in the C2 General Commercial District for Lot 2, Block 5, Cambridge Edition, Section 6, to Norman, Cleveland County, Oklahoma, and providing for the severability thereof, 4801 West Main Street. We'll take the staff presentations.
All right. Yes, so, hi, Commissioners. Tonight before you, you have an application for a rezoning, and that would be from general commercial C2 with a permissive use to general commercial C2 with a special use. Both of those uses will be for self-storage or mini warehousing. As a reminder, the City of Norman no longer gives permissive uses, so for a special use to expand or continue, they do require a special use. And so you can see the subject tract is located on the northwest corner of 48th Avenue West and Main Street. It is that red commercial lot. It is surrounded primarily by residential uses and is an existing use. This is the aerial photography of the site as currently proposed. There will be a building, so that is that expansion of the use, that movement from the permissive to the special use. Where they have a parking lot in the middle of the lot there on the interior, they are proposing to build an additional storage space structure. This storage structure will comply with all of the existing permissive use regulations with the exception of that the roof will not be a pitched roof, so it will not look like a residential building. It will have a low-pitched metal roof, but it is on the interior of the lot. This is a view towards the south, so you can see kind of running along that main road there. This is a view to the west, I believe. Oh, no, this is the south, this is the west, I apologize. And then this is the view east. And then again, this is just the overall lot, so you can have that idea. These are the proposed elevations of the proposed building. So you can see again that it'll be a low-pitched roof on that interior lot where those parking spaces currently sit. And then this is a better view of what that will look like on the actual property itself. Do you have any questions?
You'll have to do that.
Please.
Thank you. Will there continue to be outside storage at all in this storage facility? Outside parking, boats, cars, RVs, that sort of thing?
So, I'm so sorry. Right now, we're going to do staff presentation and questions for staff, and then we'll have an opportunity for an applicant presentation. Would the commissioner like this question to be addressed by staff or the applicant?
Either or, just, I'm hoping there won't be, so.
Yeah. Is there anything to add from that for staff?
Not from staff.
Are there any other questions by commissioners for staff? Seeing none, I would take an applicant presentation if there is one, or if there's not a presentation, if you'd like to come up and we can address questions.
Yeah, I'm Brian Baca with Advantage Construction, and we are the design builder working on behalf of the owner of the facility. And I'm here basically just to answer questions. You had asked the question about the outside storage, and this will eliminate the outside storage and add in primarily internal air-conditioned storage. You're welcome.
Thank you. Any other questions by commission for the applicant? Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Seeing none? Oh, sorry. You should be on.
Just one real quick question. It talked about having a metal roof versus having the pitched roof was there any particular reason why you chose to deviate from the current look?
And if you don't mind speaking into the microphone, thank you.
Yes, sir. Primarily, the normal way that we would build storage would be all steel construction, which includes a flat steel roof. The buildings that are out there have wood trusses and then residential style roofing on top of it, and it's not really a preferred method of building that. Because this is completely enclosed and surrounded by existing buildings, it's not going to be visible from the outside street, and so the owner just felt like going back to a more standard all steel construction.
Thank you.
Any other questions by commissioners for the applicant?
Okay, so all steel, so the outside will be metal instead of brick as well?
The outside will be brick, and it'll be in
Okay.
compliance with the rest of the buildings.
Okay, so it's just the roof?
Just the roof.
Pitch and look, okay,
That's correct.
all right. Just wanted to clarify when you said all
Okay.
steel, all of a sudden I panicked.
Yeah, the structure itself will be all steel.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Any others? Yeah. Okay. Moving to audience comments, does any member of the audience wish to make a comment? Seeing none, I would move to Planning Commission discussion if there is any. And seeing none, I would take a motion. I've turned all the mics on. If you'd like to go ahead and make that motion again.
I move to approve.
Thank you. And a vote, please.
You may vote. Everyone has voted, and the motion carried 8-0.
All right, thank you. Moving to miscellaneous discussion, does staff have any information for the commission? Okay, seeing none, do commissioners have any comments to make? Okay, and if there's nothing else to come before the commission, I would declare the meeting adjourned.